Great. For the love of God.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Oh, of course you don't. Of
Then I'll
course
go.
you don't have anything to say.
I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Don't. You don't have to. Don't.
I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
How dare you say those words? Oh my God. Before you get all worked up? Ugh. No, leave, Garming.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
Oh no.
No need. I'm not tired.
Oh no. This is planned.
They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
Oh God.
Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Oh God.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Chenyu and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme?
I'm sorry, Garming.
I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash.
Oh my God.
One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation.
Adepti cannot do budgeting and finance and... Adepti just can't, in general.
Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Sorry, Fura has her entire leg in her mouth. What are you doing? Are you alright? Do you need help? Want me to hold on to you? There you go. There you go. It's adorable that it's Jianyun and Shenhe who are doing a demonstration of familiar love. That is adorable. How could this possibly go wrong, though?
Are Auntie Chenyu and Shenhe serious right now?
Of course not. I mean, maybe, but...
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities.
Bless her.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances. Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
That's adorable, actually.
Poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Garming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
I mean, plan failed successfully.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe?
This is brilliant.
How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way.
Shenhe.
If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
The wide-eyed head shaking.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
No, don't do anything right now. Oh my God, I can't believe I was concerned about not being able to, like, do Cloud Retainer as a full-on playable character. That is hilarious. I love her.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you.
That's not
If
what
you
the
come
subtitle
home,
said.
there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now.
Listen, fine, whatever, but that doesn't change the fact that the dad has been an absolute bellend. And I'm not forgetting that.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Shenyun's plan not work after all? Hey you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Has he? How long has he been away? And we're supposed to just accept... We're supposed to accept this change and accept them, because I know they're going to reconnect before the end of Lantern Rite, which is not that far away. He's gonna go back to Liyue Harbor. He's gonna do a new shoe dance. The dad's gonna be there. He's gonna watch. He's gonna say, oh, you're quite talented after all. Perhaps I was wrong to be a dickhead to you. And that's how it's gonna end, and that's too quick. Anyway, how are you guys? I'm sitting.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier?
Oh no.
I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Naturally.
Oh.
Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Oh. That's how you parent. That's how you parent. Oh, that's adorable. Charlotte? Charlotte! Hi! Xianyun, I saw you over there.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way.
You
My
want
name
to
is
see him?
Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my tea?
So I have mixed feelings, and I've seen a lot of people complaining about how recently all the characters have sort of been, I suppose, infiltrating the more nation-specific events like Sumera characters in, was it Windbloom in Mondstadt? And then Fontaine characters in Lantern Rite, although it's really only been Charlotte at this point. Farina's supposed to be here, isn't she? But yeah, It's probably just Charlotte and Farina. And I get it, especially if it's at the cost of characters actually from the place. Like when you do Lantern Rite, you want Liyue characters, and I can't help but feel like we haven't had many. Like, are they all just going to be in the cutscene at the end? Like when you have, especially since the older a nation gets, the less you get to see of the characters, I suppose, and so you kind of look forward to the reoccurring events because you think, well, at the very least, like, take Baizhu for example. He never shows up anywhere, but at the very least, you can be damn certain that he will show up at some point, even if it's just a big cutscene at the end. He will show up at some point in Lantern Rite. Same with Mondstadt. If you've not seen them for a while, but if there's a Mondstadt specific event, they're probably going to show up. So I get not wanting other characters to take the place of older characters, but I feel like there's a way to do it like this. We're nearing the end of Lantern Rite, and yeah, we kind of haven't. It's really mainly been about Garming and the Adepti, which is Lantern Rite, so it would be about the Adepti, right? But not that many characters have really shown up, but it has been mainly Liyue characters. I don't have a problem with other characters being involved in these kinds of events where they may not have been previously, because it feels like early on the nations were quite sort of closed off from each other, even if not to the extent of Inazuma. But recently it feels like they're making, as in characters in-game, people in charge of nations and stuff in-game, are currently actively making the effort to strengthen bonds between nations. So it makes sense that there would be more travel, whereas there may not have been beforehand. It makes sense to see Cimmeria characters in Mondstadt and Fontaine characters in Liyue. It makes sense to have a Mondstadt Liyue event with the poetry thing. It was nice seeing, Zuma characters in Fontaine. It'd be lovely if we had the opposite happen. You know what I mean? It's nice to have more of this kind of coexisting happening as time goes on, because it feels like Teyvat is opening up more and more as time goes on. I don't think it should be at the expense of other characters. Like, for example, I don't remember enough of Windbloom to talk about it that much, but I did remember feeling like certain characters didn't get to be involved enough, maybe. But Lantern Rite, it still feels like we haven't seen enough Liyue characters yet, which leaves me hoping that we're going to have one hell of a cutscene at the end, otherwise it's kind of going to be a bit disappointing. But the lack of familiar, or too many familiar Liyue characters hasn't come at the expense of Fontaine characters being there. Does that make sense? Like, we've only seen Charlotte so far, and her being here is not taking away from any Liyue character. If it was all about all of the Fontaine cast and we barely got to see anyone from Liyue, then I would understand the criticism, if that makes sense. Anyway, carry on, even though I wish you wouldn't.
I suppose you could
No,
think
you
of it
can
that
carry
way.
on, sorry.
We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
No, I don't approve of you doing business in Fontaine. That can be potentially far too dangerous.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
What do you think? She's the very important client.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
Hi.
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
You're so polite, Cloud Retainer. I can't believe I was concerned. Listen, I still have criticisms about the way that they went about introducing her, but I'm no longer concerned about the writing of her, if that makes sense. Hi, how are you?
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanhe appear foolish in front of my family.
As
She truly
was
knows
the
how to look out for
plan.
others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step,
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
Absolutely
We
not.
can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here.
Oh.
I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
No, it's fine. We love you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Is it Usho dancing for Lantern Rite?
Okay. Whew. So, it's like this.
To prove that you're actually talented and so he'll change his mind.
Got it. Just leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen. We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition.
I am
Since Xiao already
very...
tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Hang on, I'm taking my jumper off because I'm warm. But, like I said, we know that an Usho dance happens. I am very excited for it. I would much rather it have been a kind of... Because Chenyu Vale is quite disconnected from Liyue. That's like the lore of it, right? So it would have been nice to introduce something of Chenyu Vale to Liyue. Especially since we know now that a lot of people in Liyue Harbour aren't that familiar with it and don't really get it. But if it's all just to prove something to his dad, then that kind of lessens the impact a little bit. Oh, but it'll be fine because at least we'll get to see... Because I know how Lantern Rite goes, at least we'll get to see all the people reacting to it, right? But all the people who haven't shown up yet are going to show up then. Right? Unless you know something I don't. Go to the kite store. Oh my god, yeah, we usually get stuff. Can we actually, like, keep a kite?
Hello again.
Hi.
Welcome back! I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before. Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to.
And are you here to buy a kite?
Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you. Phew, it's done. Let's get down to business.
To defeat. Oh god, don't
Looks
start.
like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Do not start telling me to go to bed. Can I finish this first? Wait for Lantern Rite to begin. We'd better get everyone else in this bloody cutscene. Who have we seen so far? We've had Keqing for a little bit, which I don't mind, I don't like her. We've had Zhongli and Zhao, which is wonderful. Have we seen Hu Tao already? Did we just hear that she's hanging around? We haven't seen Xingqiu. We haven't seen Xingqiu yet, which is very odd considering that he has a new outfit. Of course, we've seen Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yao Yao. We have not seen Baizhu and Chi Chi yet, but that's not unusual to get to this point without seeing them. I don't think. We should at least see them in this cutscene. Yes. Yeah, because he has a new outfit that specifically was a reward for Lantern Rite. So why have we not been introduced to that yet? That's weird. I don't think we've seen Xiangling yet. We haven't, have we? We've seen Zhongli, we've seen Ganyu and Shenhe and Yao Yao. And the Adepti, of course. We haven't seen Yunjin. Which is also weird because she's a great representation of Chinese culture. Why would she not be involved in Lantern Rite, in the Chinese New Year event? That's odd. We haven't seen Chongyun either. We haven't seen Jinyan. I don't think we've seen Ningguang, have we? We haven't seen Yanfei. God, we've barely seen anybody. It's especially weird that we haven't seen Xingqiu yet because of his outfit. And Baizhu and Chi-Chi have been mentioned. So I'm hoping, because if it says wait for Lantern Rite to begin, I'm assuming what's going to happen is we're going to go over there, the cutscene's going to happen, we're going to see the Usho dance, which is going to be great. We're almost certainly going to see, because if it's wrapping up now, we're almost certainly going to see the dad. And everything's going to be absolutely fine, as if none of that ever happened, and I'm going to be irritated. Hopefully, I hope we see Yao Yao giving Chi-Chi the kite.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets.
In which case, we should also really see Baizhu. We always see Baizhu in Lantern Rite. So he has to be in the cutscene. It's going to be one hell of a big cutscene, though. Why am I nervous all of a sudden? I'm excited for the Usho dance. I want to see the people of Liyue reacting to this Usho dance.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes me happy. that Hongo? And her mom, is that them? Hi. Oh, I love the cutscenes. I do.
Come here, allow me.
Aww. Oh, that's cute.
Lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
I'm trying to spot people. Oh, and the Northland Bank people. Right?
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Oh,
Something happened? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
no, it started. Shush. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I'm tearing up a bit. Oh. Oh, hi. What did I say? I knew it. Oh. Cute. Wow. That was stunning. He can piss off, but that was stunning.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Oh, I spotted Chi-Chi and Yao Yao again. Oh, that is stunning.
Wait, the wind.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Mommy, I want a big kite like that too! Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful!
Wow. That was beautiful. I'm getting
Happy Lantern
emotional.
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yeah, okay. Oh my god! Okay. I see.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him. Oh, he's over there, talking to his dad.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's just some chronic problem I have flaring
Because I
up
know
again.
I was just
Nothing
talking
to worry
about how stunning that was. Was that it? So, okay. I don't know how to put any of this into words. No, because that was gorgeous, but I'm kind of feeling a bit disappointed now.
Life death.
Like,
And the
so...
world around us all follow a set
Look,
of
Garmin's
laws.
performance was gorgeous. The
But
music
if
was
you never
incredible.
test
I'm
the
not...
limits, how can anyone
I'm
know
not
where
saying
the
anything about that at all,
boundaries of
but...
these laws are?
So, we got to see Charlotte and Keqing, Chi-Chi and Yao Yao, Ganyu and Shenhe, and Hu Tao and Zhongli, and a bunch of NPCs. I think we should have seen more Liyue characters reacting to that.
Oh,
That
it's
was
just
a little
some
bit
chronic problem I
lackluster.
have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
I don't... No, that was... No, I'm not. I don't know what to say. I liked it until it ended. And I realised that it was the end. And that was it. Oh, I see somebody. I see Vlad. Vlad, why are you on your own? Why are you on your own, mister? Why are you on your own? So not only do we barely get anybody in the cutscene, but he's also on his own. What's that about? Yes, I'm talking to you. Why are you on your own? Oh, thank God. Don't give me a heart attack like that. Okay, I'll talk to Garmin first. He'd better be. He'd better be with her when I get back. You hear that, Vlad? You'd better be. You're not the girl we made that lantern, that height with, are we?
I think I'll head off now.
You
if
are!
That's okay?
I thought you were!
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need. No need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Of course you had more importance. You're a named character in an event. Do I need more booze?
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
This is insufferable.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Yeah, you should have been supportive beforehand, but okay.
I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
Do you understand how
You're
sad that is?
serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. Much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Doesn't he keep saying
Well,
son when you say dad?
A little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll accept. That is cute. That's adorable. I'm happy. Look, I don't give a shit about Iptak. He's a twat. Barry is a twat. But if it makes Garmin happy, fine.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
I just wish that instead he'd just think, instead of all of this malarkey, he instead could have gone to Boo Boo Pharmacy and seen what like a proper family is supposed to be like and had some dadding, and then everything would have been fine. Can't believe it. Give yourself a pat on the back, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Hi, that's us.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gamin.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? I know there's tons that I would love to do.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Chenyu, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Let's go fly a kite. There has got to be... There's got to be people to talk to. Oh, I see Charlotte. So there are people to talk to at this point. Okay. Charlotte, talk to me. Vlad is still low. Oh, I think Vlad's with Nadia. That's great.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight. This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting.
I'm so glad you had fun.
The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground." I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it.
Until next time,
Yep,
Charlotte.
and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Vlad, Nadia, how are you? You'd better be fine. The answer had better be we're fine, thanks. Do you ever think that there might be some kites that can no longer be retrieved after being sent up into the sky? I guess so. Even if you could control the line, the wind might decline your commands all the same. Speaking of that, should we go buy one? Oh my god, are they going to fly kites together? I mean, I haven't flown one before, so I'm not sure it'll work out. Or what say we make one together? I've seen kids discussing the patterns they want to draw on theirs, so it might not be that difficult. Oh, please do. The two of us. Sure, let's give it a go. I am so happy for the two of you. See, they got to have a thing together. Okay, there are certain things that are supposed to happen. Okay, I don't care. They're supposed to happen. Every Lantern Rite. Vlad and Nadia. Oh.
Do you
We
want to
can
make
give
a
it a
kite
try.
together?
Why did they not have voice lines? You had actors giving them those voice lines. That was cute. I wish we'd have heard them. Aww. But yeah, so all I'm saying, you know, there are certain things that I don't care. They're supposed to happen for Lantern Rite. These two.
When on the road, one should take ample time.
These
to
two being
pause
together is a thing that's
and
supposed to
appreciate
happen
the
for Lantern
wondrous
Rite.
scenery along
Chi
the
Chi and
way.
Yao Yao, they have to be
You're
here
about
somewhere,
to
right?
collapse, aren't you?
Chi Chi and Yao Yao, they were nearby. They have to be here to talk to. Chi Chi. Chi Chi, Yao Yao. I could have sworn I saw them in the crowd. The Chi Chi, Yao Yao. I feel better now. I feel better now, okay? No, Baizhu has to be here somewhere. I refuse.
Our kite is so high up.
Oh.
Thank you for inviting me, Yao Yao. I am having a lot of fun.
No.
I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time too. The fun doesn't have to end today.
Oh, that's so cute.
Really?
How about we do it during the day next time? That way we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch.
Okay. Can I take this kite to bed with me?
Aww.
But of course.
Aww. Bless.
Please, show me your prescription.
Why you're so loud? So it really is just Ganyu and Shenhe, Garming and his dad, Yao Yao and Chi Chi, Zhenyun and Keqing. Charlotte I've spoken to already. Vlad and Nadia I've spoken to. Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. I'll try and find them later. And Zhao, yes! Zhao! That's always, listen, Yao Yao and Chi Chi's friendship is adorable, but if there's one thing we Baizhu fans get to have, because it's not a lot, but the one thing we get to have is Baizhu and Chi Chi during Lantern Rite. Don't even get that anymore. I'm legitimately sad. Like, actually, there are so many people who should have been involved, okay, but I'm sorry. You can't be serious. What do you mean? Hang on. Okay, no. Absolutely not. I'm not having that. I will go speak to Zhao and then... That's almost worse. So we had to end Lantern Rite with some bullshit story about a neglectful dad suddenly having like a change of heart and being like, oh, I'm nice now. And that's what we get. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bullshit. No, absolutely not, okay? Absolutely not. We're watching something together, okay?
Not pose any problems for us.
You have actually got to be kidding me. Is that it? What do you mean? Actual bollocks. What the hell?
Oh, it's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
I am not even going to dignify that with commentary. Wow. That is almost worse than not getting him at all. That is insulting. Xiao. Hi. You're lovely. I want to talk to you. Hello. How are you? Dear God. Thank you for showing up anyway. It's just as I thought, you stopped short of stepping into the city again.
Being in the city isn't the only way for me to appreciate the lights and beauty of Lantern Rite. Look. Liyue Harbor lies just beyond this mountain. As long as I stand at this vantage point, I may freely behold the sights of all the kites slowly ascending into the sky. For me, that is enough.
No. Alright.
I invited you here because there is something I would like to do. I want to release a shell lantern, and I'd like you to be there for it.
Oh my God, thank you, Xiao. Did you make it yourself?
Yes.
Oh!
I apologize for its crude appearance.
No.
I have little skill in that regard.
It's beautiful, Xiao. It's amazing.
You are very kind, as usual.
It's true.
All right. It's time.
Oh my God, this is adorable. Oh. I'm so proud of you, Xiao. He's come such a long way. Honey. Do you feel better? As the Xiao lantern slowly disappears into the tranquil night sky, Xiao's expression softens.
Traveler.
Hi, that's me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome, darling. Oh, well, this was nice, but that was one hell of a letdown. Which is sad because that was quite possibly the most beautiful cutscene I've ever seen ever. And I will stand by that. That was the most, at least one of the most gorgeous cutscenes I have seen from this game so far. But it was kind of undercut by the lack of a lot of Liyue characters, including Baizhu. Which is like the one time we get to appreciate him. So usually I finish Lantern Rite feeling really warm-hearted, but this is the first time I've ever... I know there's like a last day, but that has to be when Farina's there, right? So that's not going to be any Liyue person, that's going to be Farina. And Zhongli, because Farina meets Zhongli, right? In Hu Tao. Yeah, I feel not as excited as I usually do by the end of it. It felt it was a bit lackluster. I don't know. I mean, last year was quite focused on the NPC. I forget his name, but he was from Fontaine, the luminescence tour person. But
But
that
if you
was
never
still...
test the limits, how can anyone know where the boundaries of these laws are?
We still got to celebrate a lot of Liyue characters then, and Venti showed up as well, and that was nice, and that was fun, and he got to be involved with other Liyue characters. This just felt so lackluster. It's kind of a disappointing ending. I'm going to wait until the 2 days later to properly kind of give me thoughts, but I'm kind of sad that this is how I'm feeling. This isn't usually how I'm feeling after Lantern Rite. Anyway, thanks. Sorry.
It's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for watching, if you did. I'm genuinely a little bit at a loss for words, I suppose. But I don't know, if you want to see some more videos where I'm kind of less confused, I'm sure I'll remember to put some up. And I won't ask you to subscribe, because like, why would you? Why would you after watching this? But you know, thanks for staying. Happy Lantern Rite, I suppose. And Sithy.